Okay. You read the title. I know. It might sound disrespectful, but I promise you it's not. I promise you that if you're good at the game, you won't feel offended by this video. I promise you won't. Anyways, hi, I'm Celty. Nice to meet you. I make content on Marvel Rivals. That's what I make my YouTube channel about. Obviously, that's what you clicked on the video for. And as we all know, the new season for Rivals came out, season 7, probably one of the best seasons yet, because actually we're going to get into that later in the video. So yes, I'm telling you right now, you are on fraud alert. Yes, you, the person watching this video right now, you're on fraud alert, I'm on fraud alert, we're all on fraud alert until proven otherwise, right? And you might be asking yourself, oh, Celty, why am I on fraud alert? Well, here's why. But before we get deeper into it, like, comment, and subscribe, because it makes this video go farther, and I think I deserve it. All right, so boom. Why is everyone on fraud alert? Because the new season came out and it had a few whopping, like, game-changing changes to the game. And these changes are majorly to skill expression and the neutral. Now, if you don't know what neutral is, that is the time between ultimates, right? And why is that a good thing? It's a good thing because bad players, rather that be you or me, who cares, just bad players, I'm just gonna say bad players. If you feel offended, then you're a bad player. Sorry, no offense, I'm joking, relax. Is that bad players always got bailed out and or relied on their ultimates to win team fights and to win the game. Basically, to win a fight, they needed an ultimate to really be effective, right? And that goes for example, Star-Lord players. Are you good at Star-Lord, or are you just an ult bot? Are you good at Cloak and Dagger, or do you just press Q when you get it and you just spam Terror Cape 24/7? Which one is it, right? So when you don't have the ults to fall back on, the skill expression starts to show. For example, more neutral means Star-Lords actually have to play the game. They can't just spam damage down main or out and off angle and get their ultimate quick. No, they can't do that anymore. They actually have to kill things, because killing things actually matters now. And I like to call these moments skillless moments, right? Because back then, when you got ult literally every 30 to 40 seconds, literally 30, 40 seconds of neutral is just garbage. Look at that straight. I can't believe we played on that for forever. I just can't believe it, right? But the fact that there are less press Q and I win moments is really good, right? Now, there are some characters that excel really well, like Psylocke. Psylocke is going to do great in this meta. If you're good at Psylocke, you're going to feast in this meta, right? If you're good at Jean Grey, you're going to feast. Okay, let's get this straight. It's not hard to be good at Jean Grey. Just know how to aim, right? But you get the point, right? Hela. I think Hela is now a perfect example of a character that you need to actually be good at, right? Because her ultimate, wow. Okay, first of all, I'm currently GM1, about to be Celestial 3. Hela's ultimate sucks in the higher ranks. It's just not the best. You can just destroy it. There's always going to be a Doctor Strange. It has a lot of counters, right? You need to like use it at the best moment, right? To get any value out of it, which is not going to happen a lot. But in the lower ranks below that, I'm pretty sure Hela's ultimate is still really good. But you need to actually be good at Hela now, and not just at using her ultimate. You don't need to be good at using her ultimate anymore. You actually just need to be good at the game, and then you're going to get value. And I think a lot of characters, like Moon Knight also, like Moon Knight players, you're not good at the game. You just have your ult every 20 seconds, and that causes so much value, right? But this is a good thing. Now that neutral matters more, this really is going to differentiate tank players, bad DPS players, bad support players from good support players and good tank players and good DPS players. Because if you're a tank player and you don't know how to play around cover, you're not good at the game. I'm sorry. That's just not, it's just, you should have been playing around corners since the game launched, honestly. You can't just stand out in the open. I don't care how much healing is in the game, that's just throwing. Like, for example, if your backline is Atom Rocket, that's not a lot of heals, like, at all. So you need to play around cover so you're not always face tanking damage 24/7 to where they can't keep up, right? You need to take a break, like, okay, let me go behind this wall. I'm full, let me go back. Okay, I'm half. All right, back behind the wall. Okay, I'm full again. You see how easy that is to do, like, in your head? It's really easy to do in game also, right? And if someone chooses to overextend into your cover, you kill them. It's literally that simple. Now, of course, most people don't understand that yet, because, you know, we've been playing Ult Simulator 2027 for the past year and a half. So, you know, it's going to take a learning curve for some people that you can't do exactly what you were doing literally for the entire lifespan of the game forever. You literally cannot keep doing it because it's just a throw. Right, you can do it in the lower ranks, whatever, middle ranks, you can probably get away with it, but in the higher ranks, it just won't fly, right? You won't climb. That's why dying was always important to not do, but now you cannot die, right? So now everyone has to be more aware of their surroundings. Everyone has to be hyper aware. Everyone has to realize, okay, this is the time I need to take an off angle. This is the time I need to peel. This is the time I need to not die, right? If you have your ult, if you're at 80% ult near it, as a support player, you cannot die, right? Like, you need to try your hardest not to die, because that's throwing. You're that close to your ult, right? If you're playing Hela and you know which support has their ult, your job now is to make sure they waste their ult, since again, we don't get ult as quick anymore. But your job is to A, kill them, or B, get that ult out. And hopefully if you get it out, it'll be in a terrible spot where it kind of only saves their life if they use it, right? You're putting them in a tough spot, because either do I get flamed by my teammate for dying with ult, or do I just use it, right? That's basically what you're trying to do. And I implore you, if you're watching this video, to learn a little bit more about neutral, because it's really important now. But there's also one thing I also want to talk about, and that's the banning system. Yeah, there are 6 bans now. You can ban 6 separate characters. Now, personally, what character do I ban? Thanks for asking. I know. Groot, Jean, and a support. Whether that be Gambit or Cloak and Dagger, it doesn't really matter to me, but Groot and Jean Grey are never seeing the light of day in my games ever, because they just are not fun to play against, and they are fundamentally just fucking stupid designs. Why exactly does a Groot's Iron Wall not require LOS to like actually work? You'll never find an answer from me, but it doesn't. So he can just literally hide it in a crevice of the map and just be immovable and heal 24/7. It's really fun to play against. And Jean Grey is just Jean Grey. Like, you're never gonna have better Jean Grey on your team. So, you know, and I don't play Jean Grey a lot because I just don't find her interesting. I have played Jean Grey for like 20 hours. I'm really close to lore with her. I'm surprised I don't have it yet. But the fact that I don't have lore yet means that I do not enjoy playing her, like, at all. Probably because she's been giga broken ever since release, and, you know, her kit isn't that fun. It's fun. It's a fun kit. I think she's more fun than Hela half sometimes. But, you know, characters like Elsa are a lot more fun for me. And, you know, the meta characters are just, you know, less fun. Even though I play, you know, Elsa and Hela. But that's not the point I'm trying to make here. Why are you on my dick? I like characters that are good. I'm sorry. So yeah, those 2 are perma-banned, and I either ban a support that's Gambit, because I don't even think Gambit's worth a ban anymore. I really don't. I just think you just need to kill him in his ult, and no one knows how to do that, right? And I'm not gonna say it's easy. I'm not gonna say killing him is easy, but Star-Lord kills him through ult. Storm kills him through ult. A lot of ults counter Gambit's ult because of how his ult works, right? So I'm not gonna be like, you know, he's impossible to deal with, because he's not. Just shoot him. Like, literally, 4 people on your team focus on one person or Gambit himself in the ult, they fall over. That's just been the truth. He heals like 10 meters per second. Wait, did I say meters? He heals like 10 health per second, right? He's not that good, right? But when I talk about the ban system, I'm more talking about players who play characters that are really easy to get value from, like Cloak and Dagger, Invisible Woman, and just so supports don't feel attacked, Moon Knight. You know, these characters get a lot of value for little effort. Like, why would I allow a character like Invisible Woman or Cloak and Dagger and Moon Knight into my game? They get so much value that it's like incomprehensible, basically, right? And I'm not even saying that to say that, right? Look, the truth is, we all have ran into a Cloak and Dagger or an Invis or Moon Knight who just don't know how to play the game, and they are literally carried by the character. You ban them, they have no hands, literally. They don't know what to do. That's the only character, because the character holds their hand so much that they don't know what to do when their hand isn't getting held. So it's like, banning them is also a good thing because it turns the game into a 5v6, right? So you have to learn like characters that actually require hands. Like, learn Luna Snow. Please learn a Luna Snow. She's not hard. Just aim or clap, right? Gambit's not hard to learn either, even though he's fucking permabanned. But that's not the point. Rocket is the easiest support in the game, because all he does is heal. That's all he does. He is the definition of a heal bot. Do I play him like a heal bot? No, you probably shouldn't play any of these healers like a healer bot, but most people do, and that's just how the game works because of us. So thanks, community, for that one. But yeah, that is the video. Again, like, comment, and subscribe for more. But do you guys agree with me when I say that this season is the best season to show how good you are at the game? I think it is, because all of these crutches are no longer in the game. Like, I can ban a Cloak and Dagger, respectfully. I can ban an Invisible Woman, respectfully. I can ban these amazing top-tier characters that play the game for you, and then you can't do anything about it, right? I can also play the neutral better than you, because I actually know how to play it, because I played Overwatch. So yeah, do you guys agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.